Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's sweep day, Singy, at least for one side, and it would be of the 4-game variety.
In the 4th game of a series, there is nowhere to hide, no secrets. As dominant as they've been through the first 3 games, you expect that to continue today.
And on the hill, Yuri Perez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
About to get started here, Eli White getting ready to hit. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And we're off and rolling in Miami.
First pitch, 640.
The 1-0.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swings and misses. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Out to short. Slings to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Ozzie Albies.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Drake Baldwin at the plate now. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Matt Olson down. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1. Olson wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time.
Nasty
Outside.
backdoor
That's the ball.
slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
First and second, 1 out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ball.
That clips the corner. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got 1 challenge left now. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the finale of this 4-game set. Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And that one misses up and in. And the count's full. Mike Yastrzemski next to bat for the Braves. Baldwin at second. Olsen at first. One gone. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Mike Yastrzemski next up for the Braves. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Pitch kicks away. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 outs. Ball. Got him swinging.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We go to the bottom of the first, and starting this one, Chris Sale. Singy, he's got a chance to do something pretty special here.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his carear. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Leading off, Xavier Edwards.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So up next, Kyle Stowers with just 1 hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
No outs. Runner on second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Out number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 1, Connor.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. Just 1 for 12 in the series coming in.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And another
No,
ball.
that missed.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Two-0. Just
That's
missed.
the ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike.
Sinker. Below middle.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Circle change. Below inside.
Man at second. Got it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. Top of the second.
Leading off
Now
for
in for the Braves,
the third
Mauricio
baseman,
Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 7.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. Kim went deep in his most recent game. No score here in the second. In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Batting in, the center fielder, number 2, Jorge Mateo.
One out man at first. Jorge Mateo now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Ball.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
No, that's up.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2. And a foul ball. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. Got him.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Chris Sale.
Now it's going to be Chris Sale. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Braves looking to strike first here at the top of the second.
That's a ball.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Swing, and he popped it up. Paulie. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Sale, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-1. Late on that fastball. To the right side. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And now Otto Lopez.
Circle change. Low middle. Here we go, Otto.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Strike two.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Digging in, Owen Casey. Fastball for a strike.
Circle change. Middle outside. Circle change. Inside.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's a ball.
He goes down looking.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Baldwin at the plate now, and that's strike 1. In the air out towards right center. Touches down. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Matt Olson. Walked his first time.
No, that's in.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Top of the third, no score. And that one fouled off. Look out, way inside. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
The Braves with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh, right to the backstop. Fires to third. In there safely. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley.
Graham Pauley.
Fought off foul.
Let's go, Graham.
0-1 now. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 39, Yuri Perez.
And now the pitcher, Yuri Perez.
One.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
On the ground right side, Olson takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Number 9, second baseman, Xavier.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Foul ball.
Low inside. Here we go, Xavier.
2 down, nobody on.
Slider. Low inside.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. In the air, left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a
for
look at how the
Atlanta,
series has
left
played
fielder,
out so
Mike
far.
Yastrzemski.
That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Calvin Fauché preparing to come on if needed. Bakker warming up as well. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Outside.
No, that's out.
And the count's full. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Foul ball there. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Out towards right center field. Edwards should have this one. And there's 2 down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. Struck him out looking. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Kyle Stowers. Up now. Top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
Tap foul at the plate. Not many guys in this league can beat you in this many ways, Singy.
Yeah, he's making pitchers work every pitch of every at-bat. Really good rhythm and discipline in the box.
What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, The catcher, number 13.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right
foul.
side, and it goes just foul.
Nope, ball.
Slider. Low inside.
The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Definitely a
That's it.
swing
Ball.
and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
High outside.
2-2. Breaking ball
Nope.
misses
Ball.
down and away.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Liner picked on the hop at first. Olsen takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home
Next
fourth.
for the Marlins,
And here's a look at how he's
third
using his
baseman,
pitches in
number
this one.
Connor Norby.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Low outside.
To the right side, Albies gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Marlins,
and there's a new
number
arm on the mound to start the
53,
5th. Calvin Fauché.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the center
Leading off the
fielder,
break,
Jorge
the center
Mateo.
fielder, number 2, Jorge Mateo.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so
Nope,
it's been
that's
tough for them to get
outside.
anything
Ball.
going.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That's outside.
No, that's out.
And now 3-2. It's a leadoff
That's ball
walk,
4. Take your
and that's
base.
the go-ahead run.
That
next
could
for
jumpstart an
Atlanta, the
offense
pitcher,
that's really
Chris
struggled to score in this one.
Sale.
Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And here is Chris Sale. First time up was a pop-out. Mateo runs.
Yeah.
Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put them in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Strike 2.
Yeah, I can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
That's the ball.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Lifted in the air down the left side.
That's foul.
And that is foul. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, Get the guy in the box on his heels and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Eli White next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Calvin Fauché done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Lake Bacher.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Go ahead run on base. Drake Baldwin will hit next. He's 2 for 2. That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Nice work from the Miami pen there. Last half of the 5th coming up. No score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
Yeehaw!
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2. Tap to first. Olsen. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Lopez in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Owen.
And up next for Miami, Owen Casey. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Take one.
Slider. Low outside.
No, that's low. Ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
Just
Ball.
missed.
That's down.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Nice grab. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in Miami. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading
Matt
off for the
Olson.
Braves, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ball.
Miami's
outside.
bullpen with some action. Andrew Nardi, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Bender getting cranked up as well.
When you get
That's
ahead in
high,
the
that's the
count,
ball.
there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one fouled off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Left field. It gets down a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
The Braves with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball line to center.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Here's a high chopper. Edwards. Here's Lopez for 1.
Hey!
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's
Up
choice.
next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Go ahead run on base. Mauricio Dubon digs in now. 1 for 2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball is outside. Ha-Sung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. And now Ha-Sung Kim.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Runner edges away at second.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next pitch is outside. Jorge Mateo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Marcy on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta, and we are still scoreless. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley.
That's the ball down.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Esteury Ruiz. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Ruiz.
No, that's inside.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. There's a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The batter, number 9.
Only
Second
2 hits
baseman,
allowed so far
right
tonight,
here.
Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. He is singled and he is flied to left.
Hey!
Checks over to first, back safely. And that drops in for a strike. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Step off throw to first.
No.
And he's back in safely. And that's the second disengagement now. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Marlins,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Bender.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
And now the
Leading
center
off for the
fielder,
Braves,
Jorge
the center
Mateo.
fielder, number 2, Jorge Mateo.
Foul ball there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So in now is the Braves pitcher, Chris Sale.
Ball.
And the 1-0. That one
Nope.
missed.
Ball.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So back to the top of the order. Eli White next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park, Kyle Stowers, top 5 in batting average. It has been a nightmare for pitchers this season, Singy.
Yeah, the swing is simple, Boog, repeatable and deadly. Remarkable consistency.
Every at bat looks competitive, Singy.
Yeah, and he's done an excellent job taking advantage of mistake pitches, too. Produces game after game, no matter who's on the mound.
The 1-0.
Hee-haw!
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's to third. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The catcher, number 13, Heriberto.
Now here is Heriberto Hernandez. On the ground to third. Dubon throws to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman.
Next to hit, Connor Norby.
Norby.
And a foul ball.
No, ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Come on, Connor.
Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Right side, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Marlins,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Nardi.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Now it's the Atlanta
Moving on to the
catcher,
break,
Drake
the catcher,
Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
Fouled off. He was late. Big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks, the closer, is getting loose. Gibson, the lefty, warming up as well. Outside low. Now 1-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Here is Matt Olson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Way out front for strike 2.
Ball.
That's a really good take.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped in the air out towards left center. And it falls. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andrew Nardi departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Kane
Marlins,
Gibson gets the
number
ball now.
58.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Mike Yastrzemski next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Ozzie flying around third. He scores and they have the lead. Here comes the runner. The relay. He's in there. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Line to right, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in Miami, bottom of the 8th, Jacob Marcy getting ready to hit.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That one misses. Ball 1. Jackknifes out of the way. Up the middle, Albies to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
And now, Otto Lopez.
Ball.
That's off
No,
the
that
mark.
missed. That's a
2
ball.
balls, no strikes. And a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Marlins.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey. Step off, throw to first.
Hey, he
Lopez
beat it out.
back in on a dive. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The Fish with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Step off throw to first.
No,
and he
he's in
dives
there.
back in safely. In there at the knees. And that one hit to first. Over to Kim. One. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area.
These changes for
Chris Paddock
Miami.
out of the bullpen
pitching
now, and he'll
batting in
go into the 6th spot of the
number
lineup
33,
following the double switch. Javier
Now
Sanoja.
playing
He'll move into the
shortstop
9th spot in the
and
lineup.
batting number 8, Javier Sanoja.
Here's the center
Leading off the
fielder,
break,
Jorge
the center
Mateo.
fielder, Jorge Mateo.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. One pitch and one out. So now here's the
Up next for
pitcher,
Atlanta,
Chris
the
Sale.
pitcher, Chris.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Eli White. And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Bottom of the ninth. Graham Pauley digs in now.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
The batter, number 8, shortstop Javier Sanoja.
So up next, Javier Sanoja.
So you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
That's a ball.
1 down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball.
Two and 1 now. Fought off foul. On the ground. And that's just foul. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that skips into there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Back to the top of the order, Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings, and this one's flared.
That's a foul.
Down the line, and it's foul. Tying run at the plate. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really important at bat coming up now.
Kyle Stowers, the next to hit. Just missed.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
2 on, 1 out. That misses
That's
the zone.
down. That's the ball.
And a count now 2-0. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And And the tying run is on base.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
Raisel Iglesias comes out trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Stays alive. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Marlins with just one out left.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next to hit, Connor Norby. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. Norby thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. The 0-2. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here, bottom nine, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. And that one missing low. Outside low. Full count now.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Payoff pitch to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Payoff pitch on the ground right side. Albies on to first. Ball game, and the Braves keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
2-0 your final here in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.